brew a tea, but the way that I was taught, or necessarily there's just no, set way in doing anything really. There's always flexibility. When it comes to actively aerated tea, in my opinion, this is not good enough aeration for the size that we're dealing with. Generally, I'd want to see this whole thing bubbling, like intensely. And this has one of these air stones on the end. Again, this is, in my opinion, an alright design, but it could be better. These stones, when you're using them, they're hard to clean. And generally, when you're dealing with compost tea, you want to be able to clean everything inside your brewer, because anything, what's called bioslimes, get left behind. And if you brew another tea without bioslime left inside there, there's a possibility that you'll start breeding anaerobic bacteria, and then that actually becomes a poison for your soil. So, that being said, this does work though. It is a functioning unit, and we have used it.
What we've done is just take the stone right off and
exactly.
just have the pipe, and that's very easy to clean.
Yeah. Well, my suggestion was that we get perforated pipe like this and coil it down, and that way you'll get that aeration in here that you'd want. We're going to pop that in, and this comes with some fancy
Now, ideally, depending on your water source, you would have put the water in and let it aerate for half a day or so, just to get to burn off any chlorine or other.
So here's a basket. Generally, it's nice that this unit comes with a basket, but if you can buy smaller, just 5-gallon bucket compost tea brewers for your home garden if you're doing it on a smaller scale. This is nice for a larger scale, and then they go up to like 25,
500 gallons.
Yeah, 100 gallons. Yeah.
How big is that one?
This is a 25-gallon. So this is nice that this has this, but generally, like David was saying, he likes to put his stuff right in and then later on get it out, So yeah, we'll start with making it up.
We saw one in Halifax.
Oh yeah.
About this size, and they had the bubblers in 2 pipes, and they came out, and one pipe went this way, and the other went this way. So it was a vortex. Thinking, so it's kind of a biodynamic version of.
And it didn't reverse every once in a while, though, did it?
No, it didn't. That was the problem with it.
That would have been pretty cool, and not that difficult to do either.
Yeah, you could have some sort of timer system.
Did anyone drop a pen outside? I just knocked it outside the
It's fine.
So you can go online and you can search out different recipes for compost tea making. We're just going to use some worm castings, because worm castings generally are pretty high bacterial content. And so when you're doing an extract, it's something beneficial to use. There's a lot of beneficial bacteria that actually breeds in the guts of earthworms and red ruger worms that can end up, when you're using this, you're amplifying the amount of bacteria and also creating an environment for the breeding of mycorrhiza fungi and different types of protozoa and nematodes. Beneficial nematodes is what you're after. So we have worm castings, we have some compost from outside that we'll add in there. And then this is a mix that we have, and it has some glacial rock dust in it. It has some kelp and fulvic acids in it, which is like this really dark black material. It's almost like a really black soil, and that is really good fungal food. So we're going to put some of that in there too.
Is that a purchased mix, or was that something at the farm?
What's that?
Is that a purchased mix, or
This came with the brewer.
Oh yeah.
Your molasses, sir?
And yes, I'll get to the molasses. I'm just looking for the cup, measuring cup.